Alright, so in this episode, we are going to get right into it. Hi, my name is Morphsuit America. If you want to look in the description for the playlist and previous episode and all that jazz, it's down there. There's also time skips. But anyways, this will be talking about Tower of Ascension because I do need to hit it. And if I get really stuck and I can't do anything else, we'll go to the Labyrinth and I'll talk about my guild and whatnot. Right now on the side, I am doing Dimension Hole, making sure to level up my certain units that I previously talked about or previously working on. And the previous episode did mention those particular units. And if you want to see that progress and how I went through it, you can look in that particular episode. Now, I am stuck on level 60 over here. Apparently, there's a ×2 clear reward for this. That's if I pay. I'm not paying. This is a free-to-play account. So, this one, cannot use any of these strategies because it has a mix of all these different units. Now, this one is annoying because I think... Yeah, so this one's gonna do a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna like. Turns out how to combat it. I might need to bring you along. Only issue with you is that you don't have the HP percent, but you're still pretty high in terms of how I built him. So, this might be the team. Granted that Vagabond was alright, but I think... Yeah, we'll do this. Let's see how this plays out. I'll let it auto for now and see what's happening and how I got my butt handed to me. Oh yeah, they have a lot of... Oh wait, that's an issue. Staring at that. I might need to swap out my They have a lot of beneficial perks on them. Okay, I killed that one because that one didn't have the shield anymore. The plus sign is regeneration over time. Really annoying to get through. The wings means that it's immunity. The shield over them is just the little spear looking thing is a shield, but it's not like an indestructible shield. Alright, now they're getting debuffed, but yeah, that's already an issue right there. Alright, so... I maybe I swap it out like this. One would be fine for now in this stage. This stage is more heavily on... Yeah, these guys are annoying because they can literally do a lot of stuff with each other. The Death Knights, I think, are the ones that gave the continuous regen stuff. These guys can give a shield, from the looks of it. Okay, so this isn't bad. What I just did to correct it. Laura? I can't remember if it's an R or an L. But Laura, I think, is able to lower down their attack speed. So if I think there's a particular threat, like, we can take care of it. So there's that. This particular group, I don't remember what they do. Put all of them to sleep. Didn't stun them. But at the very least, if we put them to sleep, they'll miss a turn if we don't hit at them. Alright, this was rather good in terms of what we did. And now we gotta deal with this. Oh, that's why. That's why. These dark elementals are annoying. The reason why they're annoying is because if you kill them, they actually reflect damage back to you. And they can kill you. Granted that I think there's a way around this. Okay, good. I just had to focus on them. The reason why I failed in my auto run was because most likely my entire team was targeting everyone, and that just didn't go out well. Those dark elementals are something. So with that out of the way, I think we can go back to what we were doing with the status elements and just hurting them through those means. Gina's really useful because, once again, she has a despair rune, so she could stun them, but if that doesn't work, there's the sleep method as well. But I should be able to get through a good portion of this. Do I really need to showcase this? I'll do at least up to stage 62, and then after that we'll do a bit of the Tartarus Labyrinth. Because that I do need to do just to contribute to the guild stuff, and then not only that, it will help try to get some stuff for me, or for this account. Alright, 3 of them got stunned from that. They're still awake, but I mean, oh, now they're stunned because of the Reaper. And then now we're over here where it's not boss specific. I think when you hit the 10 markers, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, that's where you actually want to focus down on the boss if possible. If you need to take care of the mobs because they're dangerous due to X, Y, and Z, then you want to do that. But for that previous stage, it was like, I wanted to take care of her. And then not only that, I think the boss, that dark... What's her name? Can't remember what her exact name is, but she was also able to revive fallen allies. So if she revived those dark elementals, then I just kill them, pop off their ability, they kill me. It's like, yeah, I was bound to lose that. Alright, we'll do one more stage. I don't think I'm stuck anymore until I'll hit the higher floors. Or if there's a special gimmick and I'm not paying attention and the auto team is like not smart to figure out, hey, don't do this. Since I have so much stamina or energy, I might also working on other units that I can fuse and then try to scale up my Paladin and my Veramos, because I might as well have them scaled up through those means. I'm not really using any other... I'm not using any other units anyways. Because I'm only specifically using Light and Dark units for this, and I might as well use whatever resources I have to just further progress the certain units I have. Yeah, I think I'm good in terms of my auto progression now. So, once again, if there's a certain stage that I get stuck on, I will continue recording it. I will record it. I will show my progression. And then if we're able to steadily climb up, it's like, alright, you don't need to view that anymore. With me cutting out a lot of stuff too, it's gonna get to a point where it's like, alright, I'm just doing a bunch of farming off screen, and then like you'll see progress every now and then. But for now, there's still a fair amount of stuff I can showcase since I haven't really gone through a lot of it. Like, I'm only trying to get through normal ascension. I still need to go through hard, and then there's also a hell variant for it. Alright, so I'll work on this off screen. And then once I get to a stage that I'm stuck on, I'll showcase it again. Now, I do need to also go through all these regions too, because there are rewards for going through them. I'll most likely do this on my own time, off screen. And then once I get all these rewards here, I'll be able to push onwards and do some more things. Or like, not really worry about this, but I got all this free stuff that I can really capitalize on. This would be nice though, because... Actually, I think I got all the runes over here. Yeah, I didn't get this one yet, but I need to work on getting some of those runes. Granted, that may not be the best runes, but still. Already showed you that. Alright, let's go to the Labyrinth. Labyrinth, my other account has been helping out too, and this is that account's guild. But yeah, so when it comes to this, there's certain strategies to it, certain rewards to it as well. Just depends on what I get. So, with this, you only get this particular box if you complete Hell. Everything else, you'll get this one if you only do Easy. This one will only pop up if you do Normal. So, in all honesty, I really don't want to stick with easy. So we'll go with normal. And I think this is the one where... Is this a point collecting one? This is not the point collecting one. That's not it either. We could just stick on normal, so... We're gonna stick with this one, this sort of team. Alright, there's no particular gimmick with this one. So I don't need to worry about like bombs setting up and whatnot. I think I could actually push hard for this. I think I can. All my guys are ruined. These guys in particular aren't that. Except the Paladin. Paladin is questionable in terms of her rune slot sticks, but I think I could do this on hard. Yeah, I could do this on hard. Shouldn't be as bad. Yeah, let's try hard next. Once we clear through this. Alright, that got done. We get rid of this dude. He was stunned. She wasn't stunned. So we're putting more continuous damage on him. Fairy's gonna give immunity and attack boost. Gina decides to do that. There's that going on. Co-op or team up. That happens. Alright, I think we got normal in the bag. So how the Labyrinth work is that you want to fill up that certain bar gauge before you start doing something. Let's go with Swift. It's not bad, but I don't want to keep a 5-star. So this gauge shows you how much points you get if you complete it. So if I'm successful with the hard mode, it gives me plus 40. And you kind of want to fill it all the way up because that's how you unlock all these other rooms as well. And it's a guild effort or, yeah, team effort. So if you got multiple active members, they'll be able to clear all these things and slowly unlock everything. So you can go to the bosses, more other stuff. And then everyone gets rewards at the very end of the season or the time limit. So this one, we're going to go hard. Let's test this out. Oh, that's a fair amount of damage. Ooh, that's a fair amount of damage. Ooh, they killed her. They actually hit hard, huh? If we're able to stun lock them, that's great, but they're not utterly stunned. Okay, all three of them got stunned, so we can shove more stuff on them. You're dead. Oh, close to dying. Alright, that's provoked, so now they get to try to target. And then we can slowly weather this dude down. Pretty tanky though. Then should be dead. Alright, stage 2. We kind of need to stun them. This may not go well. Yeah, we didn't do it. That round didn't go well. Thought we could do it on hard, but apparently not. Let's see if we could do this one on hard. Oh, there's also a thing that will kick in. Allies must rescue to capture monsters to safely. Okay, that one's going to be annoying. Alright, let's try this one. This one is... Try to kill a good chunk of stuff before the time limit runs out. I would put... Something like this. There's 20 waves, so like kill as many as you can. So that wasn't bad. The biggest thing is you want some AoE guys for this one. Alright, we're about to complete wave 5. We still got 2 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. And here I am thinking about how to go about doing the Rift Dungeon. The Rift Dungeon is going to be the biggest one that I will have to farm, but I can't farm it effectively. The biggest thing is I need a certain raid leader dungeon guy, and the Dark Vampire Lord is my go-to. However, there are several other units that I'm not aware of that are light and dark that's in that shop, and I mean, I still most likely go for the Vampire Lord, but I might need to do some research about that one creature, or like some of those creatures that's in the shop. Because there's like several light and dark units that I could go for. Granted that with all these events popping up, and then all these events popping up and giving ancient coins, like eventually I'll get them. It's just that, who should I prioritize? I still lean more on the Vampire Lord because they're pretty much going to be the one. They're going to be the vampire that I'm missing. Verdihill. Because I can't use them. Alright, now we're under 53 seconds. Should be able to clear 10, going to maybe, I would say either 12 or 13. Actually, we might only get to 12 at this. Actually, we won't even be able to complete 12. That took me like 30 minutes to get through these guys. I guess we could only kill maybe one of these guys before the end of the timer. No, we didn't even kill one of them. We only went through 11 waves. Just to get violent, but it's gonna give me... Oh! Ew! Huh. That's actually pretty good. And it goes into resistance, which I don't want. Actually, I know who actually shoved this on, but, yeah. I still got 3 more tries. I can go through this again. I'll most likely do this off screen. What other things do I need to emphasize on? Can't really do much since I'm also doing auto. You know what? I'm gonna just end this episode here for now. So I went through a good chunk of the tower. I still need to go through a good chunk of it. I'll wrap up the lab. You know what? I'll showcase the remaining bits of the labyrinth. We'll go over here and try to get this to 100. So you can see that if I do get it to 100, it will unlock the other stuff. But yeah, biggest thing right now is that my paladin isn't really heavy on the HP side because one of the runes isn't on that. I just shoved the accuracy ally boosting thing, but even then it's like these guys are pretty much fine. It's kind of a waste for me to do that unless I'm wrong in terms of what the certain rune set I got on her is. But with both of my other units being already at 100% accuracy, it's like her being here with that certain rune set isn't helpful. Rather shove a shield rune on her, or even like some, I guess a fight rune would work. Granted that I do have a certain particular stat in the percent for the fight rune. Actually, thinking about it, I could try to do some of the other game mode. There is that spiritual realm boss one that focus more on the ally, indirect ally boosting runes, like the accuracy one, the fight set and whatnot. So I could see if this team could try to go through it. Once again, though, I need to do the Rift one, though. I need to focus on those dragons because I need to get the stones, which will allow me to then trade in the 5 stars that I got and then get some more scrolls to actually do some of the light and dark summoning and hopefully get a natural 4-star light and dark, or even a 5-star possible. Like, we were able to kill the boss, it's just that, like, yeah, still need to kill the mobs too. And once again, even though we got like a minute on the time, it's still gonna take my guys a while to even get through level or wave 11. I think it's, yeah, this is still gonna show, okay, it's a bit slower than last time. But yeah, they'll most likely be able to kill wave 11, but be stuck or like starting wave 12. And like, don't get me wrong, my units are fun, it's just that in terms of this particular mode, you just want to kill them with damage, not like do what I'm doing with like damage over time, which isn't bad, but it's not like they're dead instantly. You had to wait for their turn. But if I have a certain unit that can do a lot of AoE moves and then also be able to repeat themselves or like have multiple turns, it'll be great. Which is why like I don't. The only one that kind of fit that bill right now is the Elite Magic Archer. And maybe if I work on the Amazon, she could do it too. I guess also the Elven Archer as well. But other than that, all my other units aren't heavy into AoE attacking. And wait, were we on 12 or were we on 11? Oh, apparently this is a better upgraded chest. But it's going to give me that stuff. And then if I do it one more time, we'll be able to get to 100 and we'll be able to unlock the other room. Yeah, the biggest thing is as well, I'm gonna have to skill up some of these units. Like, I can't, to skill up the awakened ones, I need to get more awakened variants of themselves and then feed them into each other. Or I could use the Devilmons, but I kind of want to save the Devilmons. Unless I have an excess stupid amount of them, and they're just sitting there, and I'm not really using them. I might use them on second awakened characters, or units. But I want to save those Devilmons for like stuff that I don't have. Like, especially for a 5-star. 5-star is the biggest one that you will want to do it. And technically the Paladin and Veramos are 5 stars. And I'll be cutting corners if I were to use the Devilmons on them, but once again, I do have a bunch of fodder units of wind, light, and dark. I mean, wind, fire, and water that I could just focus on using the fusing method instead and slowly get more dupes of the Paladin and Veramos and feed them into these units. And not only that, for Veramos specifically, since he's also Infront, there is the guild summon method of getting inference. And then not only that, I think there's also an achievement, a mission that's based around it too. So I could do that indirect method as well of using most of my guild currency to get the infant summons instead. But it would take some time since I need to collect a good chunk of points, and the guild is still new, and not only that, most of the game modes are kind of unlocked to us. So yeah. I guess also if you want to join the guild, I will put the information down below of what the guild name is. It's an automatic exception too, so you don't need to worry about me hitting accept and whatnot. Yeah, here we are at 11. I'm kind of late into it though, and most likely they'll be able to maybe kill a few of these guys and then go into 12, but yep. That's a lot of dots still on them. That one's gonna die to it. These two I still get to survive. You're still alive. Then now we're in 12. I think we'll be only able to kill... Yeah, just one. We lost Crow in the process. Knocked down 3, but 3, 2, 1, end. I guess a rage. Alright, so once again, you get to 100, it's gonna say clear. And then it's gonna open up a new room. And I have no clue what this room is. Oh, it's just exploring normally. I think the Drunken Master is the last boss over here. No, I might be wrong. Alright, everyone that got stunned except these two. Alright, then they'll both get a die eventually. This one might die to continuous, if not... Oh yeah, that's definitely dead. Oh, it's these guys. I hate these ones. Gonna focus down on the Death Knights. More continuous damage. Finally dead? Okay, dead. Then I guess we'll focus on her. And then last one is him. He has a lot of stuff dead. But alright, that is pretty much it for these runs. I'm just gonna get that one. It's... Even though it was like that, it could be useful for a particular unit later. But yeah, that is pretty much it with this guild content, and I'm gonna slowly work on other stuff now. Well, there is this I still need to work on, but I'll get my certain units up to Second Awakening before trying the Rift again. I really want to make sure that I have some particular units that I could toy around with and see if they can actually help out. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.